timed that well. It's just going to be a single. Once again, just clipped away on the low side and pretty well stopped here. I think what we are getting out from the middle is one of the fielders should have been inside the 30-yard, but he was maybe starting from outside the 30-yard, and that's why it was a signal from the leg umpire to the main umpire and a no ball called here. So that seems to be the scenario of that no ball. One thing for sure that way the Dragons are proceeding in the course of this tournament, they are certainly getting the combinations very well in the early stages, and the captain is also marching that his troops very well and also leading from the front. Just getting a single in the mid-off region this time. So this is the last over of the power play. Sometimes when you have lost 2 wickets, the batters out in the middle certainly thinks, yes, shall we go after the bowling and get the boundaries, or shall we just wait for some time? Oh, that must have definitely hurt. If he has not got his hand onto it, then it must have somewhere hit the ankle, or hope that it is right above it. That was really a nicely timed straight bat, but too straight, I feel. If he had hit somewhere close to mid on, and he would have certainly got a boundary with that crisp timing. This is a time to resurrect the innings. This is a time to build a partnership here for the Knights. Well, they are certainly under the pump. They have lost 2 out of 2. We have seen the Royals as well losing 2 out of 2, but they came back strongly last night against Legends, who had won 2 out of 2. So it's a similar sort of situation here for the Knights and Dragons. Dragons have won 2 out of 2, and Knights have lost the first 2. The same like Royals and Legends playing each other, but Royals coming up just above Legends last night. Can Knights repeat that performance? Can they get a score somewhere around 150? That is going to mark the end of 4 overs. Is 27 for 2. Driven down the ground. So Kapil Angle is into his third over, so he is going to finish his quota of 3 overs. It's not the plan sometimes well set or pre-set mindset from the captain. It is according to the situations how you want to proceed. He feels that the ball is doing a bit and Kapil is bowling pretty well. He just considered 8 runs and picked up a wicket. So he feels the need of and the urge of continuing with Kapil Angle. Not a bad scenario because he's got bowling options in terms of spin. So he can try them later on. He himself can just take out his gloves and can roll his arm over. We have seen not rolling his arm over, but he has picked up 4 wickets. That's not called rolling the arm. He is decent enough and smart bowler. Good enough in T20 format. Simple drive down the ground. Single. This is what they need to do out in the middle, both these batters. Now, since the field has spread up, there's a deep extra cover, long off, and deep third man for Kapil, who is bowling medium paces. Oh, should be wide. Should be wide. Yes, it is. Can't stay down the leg side. They got Mrunmay Das. Webhow himself can bowl a bit of spin. Om Ferte, who missed in the previous game, but certainly is going to play this game. He's a fabulous bowler. It's nicely played, and coming and chipping down the ground and played in the mid-wicket region. A couple of runs taken here. He's a threat here for the Dragons. He has looked good in the entire competition. He's a powerful striker. He knows and he can clear this field with ease when the time comes for him. Rohit Mehta plays like the hitman. He's like the hitman of the Knights. That's the way he knows. And that's how he plays. You should never bog down your natural instincts. That is a single to finish over number 5. It's 35 for 2 Knights. So now the end changes. We are bowling from the commentary box end, and there will be change in bowling as well. Om Fate comes into the bowling attack. He was very effective. Looked really a class bowler as a left arm orthodox. Wonderful flight and using the depth of the crease, bowling sometimes wide. So he's going to be handy on this wicket for Dragons. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why I told you he's a fabulous bowler and he picks up wicket of the very first ball. Not what you expect, Rohit Mehta. He was just into his spell. Just see him off. Just see what the ball is doing, whether the ball is turning, he's bowling, or he's bowling quicker. Absolutely nothing thought about. No thought process at the moment from Knights out in the middle. So that's quick glow work here from Vaibhav Naik. He was on to it with a flash. And he's a regular wicket keeper. So that you expect from him. And that is also should be the understanding from the batter. They know that there is a regular keeper who has represented Goa and someone who is highly professional. So you just can't go down the track of the very first ball without having a look at how the bowler is doing on this deck. Om Fate has been given a big break of the very first ball. In fact, second over, and that's why he has been brought back. Sometimes for a spinner, it's very difficult to bowl in the power play overs, and this is a conducive environment when the openers are back, and now he has got the third. Now see the field change. Exactly what I say about the captain. Captain should be at the forefront. He should be leading. He should be with positive mindset. Vaibhav is always seen with positive. Once he gets a wicket, he tries to put more pressure and tries to get more men around the bat. That is good thinking from the captain. Just cuts away way too short, way too short. He waited on and played it down towards the deep third man. Lots of fielders for the new man coming in. In comes Pawan Rane. Oh, that's good bowling. That's good bowling. That's exactly where you need to bowl. You got a slip in place. He's asking the batsman to drive. A lot of questions here from Opferte in his second over. And if he's going to bowl, you can see the field change. That is what the captain is asking him. Bowl the drivable length. Don't bowl the short ball. I will give you protection in the short covers. Once again, it's short. There's a protection in the deep. Pawan Rane was thinking about taking a second. So Dragons certainly at the top of the game, and things are going right. It's not that the team is just quiet out there. They are very alert, very active. The field placements, all the power play overs have come to an end. There's a slip. Oh no, that is short, wide. He's getting purchased when he's just ripping the ball. He's bowling fuller. And he's got the armor as well. This is a big appeal, big appeal, big appeal. I don't know for what, yeah. Was it for the catch? This was a better ball here from Overte. That's exactly when he needs to bowl. Yeah, don't think so that he's going to be given out. There's no sneakometer and a lot of things. Even in international format, you make a lot of error, a lot of opportunity, direct hit, and he makes it in. A pretty good run in the end, you can say. So that's the end of wicket taking over from Omfarte. 6 gone, 40 for 3 Knights. What the plan is, not going to be easy. So you have to take sometimes the risk of taking the singles. Just cannot bog down. There should be a partnership. There should be a. You can't expect flurry of boundaries at the moment with 3 wickets down, but you certainly need to go around 5-6 runs almost every over. This time slightly wider, but well inside. Two slips in place. Here is a T20 format, and is moving the field almost every now and then. Now the second slip has moved on to gully. There is a short point, or you can say point region, short covers, mid off, mid on. And there's a lot of open space on the leg side. There was a edge. Was it edge? I felt there was a nick there and just died down on the keeper. Apart from deep fine leg, there is no one patrolling that leg side. But that is the confidence that Dragons have. That is the confidence that the captain has on his bowlers. I think this is well set plan. They must have practiced a lot in the nets or the match. That's exactly where that third man region has been blocked for taking the singles. Sometimes you work around with the pace of someone like Ankush Patil, and you just glide it down towards the third man. So that has also been blocked here. Oh, good shot. This time lifting it over the long off boundary. That's exactly how you need to respond. If they are getting the fields up, you need to open the field, and that's one way you can do it. Go the aerial way. Clean shot here from Dr. Pawan Rane. So I'm not a drivable length, but a pretty good over here from Ankush Patil. And that is the end of over number 7, 45 for 3. Out of catch it, but just placed it well in the gap. So Om Fate is going to finish his quota of 3 overs. Kapil Angle has already finished his 3. Oh no, he's getting so much of purchase, so much of turn, but sometimes I think it is trying too much. Just on this wicket, you don't have to try too much. You just bowl the way you are bowling. You got a wicket of Rohit Mehta. This is much better. This is much better. This was the armour that came straight in. So you got variations. You just need not bowl the short balls. This is in the air. This might be a chance. Just given it higher. There is a fielder there and it's been dropped. There were 2 men coming out there. Well, it was the catch of the long off and the long on fielder. Ankush Patil came quickly and maybe I don't know whether he has disturbed Adit Prabhugaonkar over there. There was no need of the long on fielder to come to the catch. It was always fielder at long off Adit Prabhugaonkar's catch. So dropped a chance given here. This could have been one more wicket this time, slashed towards the backward of points, and a couple of runs taken in the deep. So they have reached towards that 50 in the 8th over. Knights lost, I think, 1 wicket too many. They would have liked to get 50 after maybe at the most 2 wickets. Still, a pretty good enough batting depth is there in Knights. Swept away. Like the way field has been placed here, there is no man inside the 30-yard on the leg side for Omfort. They all 3 are on the boundary rope. The boundary riders at the backward square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner region, and 1 at the long on region. This time very well left, and that is going to finish his 3 overs spell. 20 for 1 in his 3 overs. End of 8 overs is 51 for 3. Just stepped around on the offside for a single. So we are reaching that 9th over. This is a steady partnership that has been built here. There is a long way to go. I think they can still continue for another 5 overs before they need to accelerate a bit. Yeah, wide down the leg side, Sudesh Rane. Well, he was missed. He is in the Dragons camp. He was missed in the first two. Maybe he was not there in Goa. Now, since he's available, he's definitely going to bowl those 3 overs. A very effective option here for the Dragons. He has played for many years for Kucherem Youth in the GCA division matches and handy with the bat, handy with the ball. The variations that is swept away. That is a tremendous strike here. Thunder strike here coming from the bat of Dr. Pawan Rane. I think he has seen enough, he's saying. And now it's time to go for the big ones. His name is Pawan. He's making the ball fly in the air. 59 for 3. That has got the spirit of Knights alive in the camp once again. This might be a little closer. This might be a little closer. Let's see from the third umpire. It has been referred on top. So umpire is having a close look at it, whether the ball had grounded before he hit the shoes or directly from the inside edge hitting the shoes and going on top. The third umpire is viewing all the angles at the moment. So I think it's a wonderful gesture here from the captain of Dragons, Vaibhav Naik. He's understood what has happened over here. I'll just summarize you in a short while. We've got three cameras here. In fact, four cameras, two sideways and two in front. And this review that was taken by the captain, or in fact by the captain who was there, this time swept away. The angle should be shown on the bat. He says he's still alive, and he's alive and kicking after that six. And then an appeal. Then he's once again swept him away towards the mid-wicket square leg boundary for 4 runs. Coming back to the point, it was referred on top by the main umpire for an inside edge. That must he was in doubt as a main umpire whether the ball had bumped on the ground or directly hitting the foot of the batter and then scooped into the air, and that was catch taken by the captain over there behind the wickets. Well, the referrals here, that is what I come to know, is for the runouts or for the stumpings or above waist no ball height, the square ones, and only those referrals should be taken, not for the front ones, for the LBWs or for the inside edges like the previous one, and that's why there was a talk out from both the camp that it should not have been reviewed at the first instance. But finally, I think accolade should be given to the spirit of MCL, where the captain of both the sides' understanding is there was an error here, and they try to correct it on the ground. That is wonderful here to see. That is how it should happen. End of 9 overs, 65 for 3. Was it a full toss ball? They're asking for a no ball, but there is no signal from the umpire. It is Dr. Ankush Patil who is going to continue with his. Oh, that was very close. In fact, the ball dipped down, just went over the bails. Oh, this is in the air once again. There's a man in the deep, but I think it is gone away from him. Sliced over the backward point region and goes for 4 runs. He is looking dangerous at the moment. Dr. Pawan Rane is taking on the doctor at the moment. The doctor versus doctor battle at MCL. They're pretty good friends outside the arena, outside the ground, but not inside. When there's an opportunity, he's definitely going to take it, grab with both hands. One advantage that you have of Dr. Ankush Patil, if he is going to bowl with a little bit of width, then somehow you can take the advantage of that pace that he generates, and you can use it to your good effect. Just use the pace, walk around. Lovely, cracking delivery. Absolutely fabulous ball. You just can't do. You can even see the replay out there. The ball came back in with the angle. As a batter, you have to play it inside, and the ball just went away. Oh, absolutely. Just survived over there. Just survived. This time, this is better shot. Inside out, over covers, and gets himself with a boundary. What a good looking shot this is. This is a fine piece of batting here at the moment. He's trying to resurrect his innings and build a platform for his lower and middle order. Dr. Pawan Rane, after seeing enough in the starting phase where the bowlers were on top, now they are coming back strongly, the Knights. Last 2 overs have been very expensive for the Dragon side. And once the batter keeps going after the bowling, they just try to get easy runs, and the fielding looks haywire. The bowling looks out of thoughts. There's a couple of quick runs taken here by both the batters that takes Dr. Pawan Rane on to 29. That marks the end of 10 overs, halfway mark of the first innings. Knights are on 75 for 3, coming back strongly in this game after the first 5 overs went in towards the Dragons camp. The next 5 going in towards the Knights. So Sudesh Rane expensive in the first over as Pawan Rane just went hard against him in that mid-wicket square leg region. Got 14 runs off that over. And now Dr. Pawan Rane is on 29. It looked very good. Once again, this will be a chance. Lovely catch. It was flying in the air. It was dipping down on Kapil Angle. Well, this is what Kapil is known for. He has been a fabulous fielder in his prime days, and once again showing that he's still good in the field. A lovely dipping down catch has been taken, and that's get rid of the danger man. It is, in fact, Nihal Borkar that departs. Fourth wicket down, courtesy of Kapil Angle Heroics getting the fourth wicket for the Dragons. 75 for 4. played down the ground. So halfway of the first innings, uh, we can say that last wicket, somehow the Dragons, with their head high after 10 overs, if that wicket had not fallen and we got an innings of Nihal taking around 30 35 runs in that is allowed for a batter, things could have been different. Now it is Pranav Biche. Pranav Biche is the best time for him to come is somewhere after 13 overs, where he just takes his time in first 2 overs, sees what the wicket is doing, and he can just easily get towards the 35 with the ability to clear the field at ease. He's in form, the man in form for Knight certainly. Looking better here. He's timing the ball crisply at the moment. The way Pawan Rane is batting. 77 for 4. Knight certainly will be thinking we need to get somewhere around 150 plus at least. With due factor coming in, hope we certainly don't know, but these days with the due factor taking into consideration, it is definitely going to be 150 a must for any side batting first. That is the first target. If you get 160, slightly better. If you get 165, it's even better. If you have good batting side, you certainly don't know where it can be chased as well. Oh, has it sneaked in? It is sneaked in, but somehow it survived. Once again, another scare. Trying to break the defenses here. Sudesh Rane never drag the foot back on top. A 3-man, one in the short covers, one just behind him, one in the backward point, one in slips. Still going for these wickets. It's really, you must appreciate the way the captaincy has been so far from Vaibhav Naik. None of the captains, most of the captains here in MCL, once they know that there is direct hit, it could have been curtains. Lovely pickup and lovely release from the hands in that motion. Yeah, good piece of fielding in the deep. That's how you need to field. Yes, direct hit, it would have been curtains on him. He would have been back home in the dressing room. 79 for 4. At least Pranav Biche becomes more important now with Dr. Pawan Rane almost into his 30s, tapped around nicely. So that marks the end of 11 overs and a wicket for Sudesh Rane in that over. 11 overs finished. It's 80 for 4 Knights. Way too short. It should be hit for 4 runs. Somehow it survived. And just going to be a single. Just going to be a symbol. Yeah, it's a no ball call. No ball call. Not the best ball to start your proceedings. Runmai Das. I think he was watching his teammates, the bowlers, bowling around. And now he has got his opportunity almost into the 12th over. Normally he comes sometimes in the power play overs or just after that. But they have finished. Om Fatte and Sudesh Rane has finished 2. Kapil Angle has finished 3. And now they feel that here is an option. One more open for us. The same sort of field we have seen now, packing the offside and asking the batter to play across. Oh, he went. That's a full tongue. That might go for 4 runs. It has gone all the way, in fact. It has gone all the way. That is maximum. What a blitzing shot. And somehow you can say this is a sizzling innings from Dr. Pawan Rane. He was on to 30, and that flight, he said, yeah, I'll hit that ball. You flight, and I'm going to flight it out of the ground. So it's 88 for 4-5 now. Knights, but this has been a marvelous innings from Dr. Pawan Rane. They were under the threat of not scoring and accelerating at the right junctures by losing 3 wickets, early wickets, but he handled the fort nicely. And when he felt very good on the wicket, when he felt that his touch is coming, kept going after the bowling and has proved his worth. If someone is trying to get the man inside and put pressure on you, not taking the singles, this is how you respond, just like how Dr. Pawan Rane has done. 88 for 5. Still almost 9 overs. Now here is the point. This is going to be a crucial point. Important juncture of this game. They need a partnership. And the captain also should understand it is not about hitting now. It is just concentrating and playing the next 4 overs. Next 4 overs, they just need to get around maybe run about 20, 25 runs. And in the next 5 overs, they can get that acceleration for 50. If they lose a wicket at this moment, they will be under the threat of not playing the 20 overs. And that's the reason why Sagar Sheth's innings becomes crucial. A partnership with the captain. Someone needs to stay strong. Dr. Pawan Rane has given them the acceleration. They are doing very well at the moment in terms of net run rate or the run rate. But now it's just about the partnership. But Sagar has conceded 3 dot balls in the beginning. That should not worry the captain. You should feel, yeah, the batter is new onto the crease. That's not his usual position. He's normally an opener, whether in civil services or any other tournaments that he has played. But he has been given the job. That has been misfielded here. Should go for 4 runs. Should go for 4 runs. No, the ball has died down. The ball has died down, and they are definitely going to get 3 runs. Captain is quick in between the wickets. Pranav Biche comes quickly and 3 runs taken. So the pressure that was built on, this could have been a 4 dot ball, but somehow gets that ball sneak in between his legs and gets for 3 runs. Swept away, and he is a strong player. He is a strong player. Whenever he gets the bat onto the ball, he hits the ball hard, and he has got always a God-gifted timing. Pranav Biche sweeps the ball for 4 runs, and that is going to mark the end of 12 overs. A pretty good over here for Knights. It's 95 for 5. Nineteen and a wicket in the first 2, and he's going to finish his quota as well. That's nicely played down towards the backward point. Actually wanted to play it little late. Played fine. Sudesh Rane doesn't provide you that much of pace to work with. So another 6-3 offside field. Now one man goes from the slips to the short mid wicket. Oh, lovely bowling, smart. Not trying to bowl somewhere close to his wicket. So they are bowling slightly outside the off stump. The ball just all went away. Expecting him to get the ball in. It doesn't turn ball too much. He can definitely fly the ball. Oh, this is his strong zone. This is his strong zone. He is powerful in that region, and a super strike here from the captain Pranav Biche. He absolutely smacked it over the cow corner region for 6 runs. This is blazing at the moment. They are just not worried about whether the 5 wickets are gone down or not, but they are trying to play their shots and trying to get as much as possible, especially against Sunesh Rane. He's been under the pump at the moment. Just slightly wide. He knows this is a packed offside field, so you just need to be bowling slightly wider. Someone who is strong on the leg side in the square leg, cow corner region, you just cannot bowl him close to the wicket, trying to get him LBW. If he gets right in the mid, is certainly going to be a six or a boundary. He's been in a good nick of late this season. Started very well in the Bandurkar Trophy and now continuing with his prolific hitting abilities in MCL Season 10. In nicely played, walked around on the leg side. Will they be looking for a couple? Yeah, Sagar Sheth turning around. The captain is making his partner to run little harder between the wickets. He's not so quick runner, but he has to now with the captain out in the middle. 13 overs gone is 105 for 5. It's quickly moved on to 17 or just 11 balls. And the score looking pretty good. They have got 7 overs left, including this one. Even if they get 50, they're certainly going to get 160. Oh, going for that sweep. A lot of light given. They have kept a man in the deep. Not bowling quicker. He's trying to fly the ball. Still trying to pick up a wicket here. You should ask the batsman to drive the ball, especially Sagar Sheth. He has got 2 men in the short cover position. This was the one that came with the arm. Gets a single. And this is the simple job with Sagar Sheth. You just get the single, get your captain on strike, and he will do the rest. Time cut away. This is good shot here from the captain. Very good shot. It was an arm ball, came in quick, and he was into the position, just cuts away towards the deep third for 4 runs. The captain is not trying to wait. He is trying to play his natural game. If there is a ball to hit, he is definitely going to go after it. And is Nelson on the board at the moment for 5? And I think it's the right approach. He has got batters. He has got Vijay Nagarajan to come. He has got Dinesh Pai in the dressing room waiting. Sometimes when you bog down thinking of that 35, you just don't play your natural game. And if the ball is there to hit, why not take the advantage? Now the field changes as the captain knows he's bowling slightly shorter. He's got the 2 men in the backward of point region. Oh, not the ball to be bowling to Pranav Biche. You can't bowl him over there. You can't bowl him over there. He'll whack you all day long. That has been whacked down in the square leg region, just in front for 4 runs. Second boundary, back to back here from the captain. That's too slow. That's asking to be hit. He says, thank you very much. And that is a delight for anyone, any of the batters. He's quickly moved on to 25 of 13. He's a danger man. He's the scare at the moment for the Dragons. They don't have answers to the batting display of the captain, Pranav Biche. Worked around. Should be a single. So 14 overs have gone by. It's 116 for 5. The man who turned around the fortunes for Dragons in the last 5-6 overs against the Masters, the captain himself, to roll his arm over with his gentle off spinners. Picked up a bonanza 4 wicket. And in 4 wicket in a just 3 over spell, you are getting is a bumper lottery. So he is not an easy customer. He knows what is the job. He knows what are the strengths. He's played enough cricket to understand where Pranav hits the ball mostly. So he's going to set the field as per other plan. Once again, the same 6-3 offside field. All four inside on the offside in the 30-yard. Deep on the long off and production in the deep extra cover. Way too short. Starting bowling a little quicker ball. And is there a due factor that is started in? We have to wait, but I have not seen any of the bowlers wiping the ball with the towel. They are just going through the motions. I don't think so it's pronounced at the moment. If at all, it might be dipping down slowly. Too short, too slow, pulled away in front of the square. This time it's not the captain. It's Sagar Sheth who is getting better and better by spending some time on the wicket. Way too short. Can't bowl him over there. And the boundary is definitely galore from the bat of Knights at the moment. They're getting it way too easily. You can see how the game changes, how the game suddenly changes. Knights were always a strong batting side. They need 160. They're not as strong in the bowling department. So they need to be wary of the fact if they have a strong batting lineup, they have to get somewhere around 160 plus at least to have a say in the second innings for the bowlers to have something to bowl at. There might be one or two bad overs bowled by the bowler, but to compensate for the bad overs, you need to have an extra score. Not the best of the start from Vaibhav. Just the 3 balls. He has been picked up for 6 runs. This time driven nicely. Should be a couple of runs. Should be an easy couple of runs. He drives it very well just away from the long off. Now you can see he's wiping the ball through his jersey, trying to get little better grip. It was not so pronounced yesterday against the match between Legends and Royals. The second innings, Royals managed to comfortably defend it. Just goes down towards the short third, easy single. So he's not bowling slow balls, he's not bowling flighters, he's just bowling those quick off spinners. Trying to bowl with a little pace, not allowing the flight to work with. Nicely cut away. Nicely cut away. Another fine shot. Another fine shot here from Sagar Sheth. One was pulled away in front of the wicket, and this time cut away nicely towards the backward third man point region. So the ploy of getting the captain to get himself on has not worked. He has been taken for 13 runs in the first over. It's the end of 15, 129 for 5. The projected score at the moment is 172 with the way both these batters are flowing at the moment. Runs are coming way too easily, and now it is Ankush Patil, the medium pacer, and he has started off with a full toss ball on the legs, single in the deep. Not been up to his best. I've seen the best spell from Ankush Patil the very first game where he was consistent in bowling the good areas. The captain backed him with good fielding. But when you are bowling uh, with too much of width outside your stump, inconsistent lines, sometimes bowling the fuller, sometimes bowling short. So as a captain, you can't set the field for such sort of bowling. So he has been good in the first two games, but not the best you can say Ankush Patil today. If he can bowl almost 5 to 6 balls in this particular area, just like he bowled in the previous ball for Sagar Sheth, asking the batsman questions, asking the batsman to make drive the ball, then you can pose some sort of threat. Once you bowl one or two loose balls in an over, it's going to be easy once you are picking for 2 boundaries in an over. That is better. Sagar Sheth saying, no, no, I can't make it. Single is enough. So at the moment, dealing in singles for the batters, a very good partnership here. I was been telling in the 10 overs they need to play for another 5 overs as the captain has come in quite early. But now I think they have seen that phase well. In fact, accelerating at the right time, putting the loose balls away. Playing down another single. Oh, they are taking the 2 runs there. Who is it? Sudesh Rane. And 2 runs taken. Just with the wink of the eyes at the last moment when turning around, they seize an opportunity of a second and gets it easily. $134 for 5. 4 more overs to go after this one. Pranav Biche playing on 32 of just 19. And is a catch. Outside edge. Sagar went for an uppish drive over the covers, getting a leading edge and taken by by Debashish Bakshi. So 6th wicket going down. Yeah, that is better here. He was trying to play on the rise. The front foot didn't reach towards the pitch where he should have gone just outside. Went for the pitch one, leading edge, and a catch taken behind the wickets. That's marked the end of the over number 16. In fact, one ball left. So let's see who is coming up next is Vijay Nagarajan. In comes Vijay Nagarajan. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. Well on target. Got the bat on time. It's a very good first delivery for a new batter. Marks the end of 16, 134 for 6. Oh, this is a mighty shot. It has gone all the way. That is Pranav Biche, and I think has finished on a high note. What an inning. Spectacular here from the captain. And never, right from the start, right from the first goal, he never looked out of sorts. He was perfect out in the middle, accelerated, played very well with Sagar Sheth and the captain's knock at a time when they need a victory, at a time they need a big score. Captain has come handy and come leading from the front. 140 for 7. Fabulous innings from Pranav Biche. Greeted with a warm welcome after his classy knock. Pranav Biche, explosive as always, and he is never afraid to back his instinct and play the big shots. He is in really good form, and whenever you are in good form, you need to continue with it. This time it is the captain, so the things are going to change. Vaibhav Naik bowled when Sagar Sheth and captain Pranav Biche went after him and got boundaries as well way too easily. And now he has to bowl to fairly new batters. Fairly new batters. Both are yet to get themselves off the mark. And instead of getting dot balls, I think they should try and see at least they get singles, because this start at the moment looks very good for Knights. It's just that they need to bat out 20 overs. If they need bat out 20 overs, then they can get 165 easily on the cards, which might be a very good total and the highest total at MCL. Not required this ball. Down the leg side, Dinesh Bhai will be looking to pick a couple of runs, but settle for a single. When you are bowling two dot balls against the new batter, you just need to both simple job of bowling a same line just outside fuller length, making him drive. His feet are not moving at the moment. He just knew onto the crease, just bowl one down the leg side, and they are getting 2 runs. That's what happens when you are not consistent with your approach. You tend to release the pressure that was climbing on the batters. The need, the thirst of a single has been complied. Now, Vijay certainly must have been given the message by the captain. He is also capable enough to get the big hits. Powerful man. This is good batting and looking for a run out. Oh, so they get a single, hitting Dinesh Paya in his follow through and the run up and singles. That is what they need to get. At some point, Vijay Nagarajan can get one or two boundaries. He is capable enough to get these big hits and the boundaries on this ground. Played enough games at MCC. This time slightly slower in the air. There was an opportunity to cut the ball. And good over here. Good over here from the captain Vaibhav Naik. So far is considered 22 of his two. End of 17 overs, 143 for 7. Playing 20 overs becomes the first criteria, is the first thought coming in the minds. Once you play 20 overs, that's the maximum that you can get in any situation. Well, you feel that 18 balls are left, but we have seen in the previous games as well. Sometimes the new batters try to go hard at the new ball bowlers. You have not seen enough deliveries, and you tend to get bowled out within 20 overs. Nicely kept away on the leg side. That is exactly what they need to do. Sudhir Sheth, in fact, has come on to bowl his second over. Certainly, he's going to bowl this 18th and the 20th over for the Dragons. Now you can see that ball being wiped off. So the due factor is coming. That's the reason why everyone was thinking that 160 should be the first target in the minds. With due factor coming, batting second becomes even more easier. And the Knights don't have that much of bowling depth, and the spinners also will find it difficult to grip the ball in the second innings. So more is going to be better here for Knights. Oh, cracking shot. Timed it very well. The ball is racing towards the fence. Has he timed it well enough? Just stopped it inside. A good shot here. Good confident shot. That's exactly how we need to play. Need to go with the free flowing hands towards the ball. If you play it freely, then you're definitely going to get a good punch and good timing from the bat. Sometimes someone is used to play with a free flowing mindset, free flow of the bat, and if you ask him to take the singles, he sometimes struggles. He doesn't have the strongest of the footworks, but he can definitely be handy enough to get you few runs. Dinesh Bhai. Full toss ball, whacked down the ground. Oh, that is good shot here. He knew that there was a mid on inside, and Dinesh Bhai helps himself with a boundary. Not the best of the deliveries, but somehow, even though it's a full toss, it needed to be put away, and Dinesh Bhai is on a roll. He is on a roll. He is getting 6 runs in the last couple of balls. 150 up here for Knights. So the first target after losing the toss would have been 150. That has been breached here by the Knights. Now they've got still 14 balls left. Even if they get around 15, they will get 165 plus. Oh, that is a big whack. That is smoked out of the ground. In fact, over the square leg boundary. This is a huge strike. He is a big man. This is a second full toss that has been bowled. And the batters will be saying, keep bowling full toss balls. We just liked it. We taste a very good sweet out here when you bowl a full toss ball. That's the problem. That's the problem with the dew. Is finding it difficult to grip the ball, and sometimes medium pacers are much easy to whack the ball at this point of time. If you are bowling so easily, easy deliveries. Nicely clipped away. Very nicely played. Carpet shot for a single. I think they have got enough runs. This is an expensive over. This is an expensive over for the Dragon standards. And it's already 158 for 7 on the board after 18 overs. 2 overs still left. So Vaibhav has come on to bowl. This has been the length that he has bowled. He has dragged it short and sometimes outside the off stump. And the batters have just sliced away, play towards the backward point. And if he runs now, he's going to bowl this 19th over and 20th over. Most probably it's going to be Sudhir Shade bowling the 20th. A lot of problems here for the bowlers, the way they are just wiping the ball at the moment. Very hard to get a grip. Single taken. And that is a simple job. Is already 160 on the board. So they are on level terms with the highest score at MCL season 10 at the moment, and they've got 10 more balls left. The highest total, which was chased by, actually posted by a Warriors side, which was chased by the Stallions. And now they were almost uh, certain to breach that, certain to break that record this season. This is in the air. This might be a chance. A fielder underneath, and he takes a good catch. Very nice, good judging catch here by Om Farte. So they get a wicket here. Dangerous looking Vijay departs. 160 for the loss of 8. So Vaibhav Naik getting the wicket that he was searching for. Shot once again. Let it down the ground. We'll be looking for a couple good running between the wickets here by. Oh, he has missed it. He has missed it. They are looking for the third one. They are looking for the third run. It's like a relay race now. There is a signal coming, and I think this is the right signal. They don't need a run out at this stage. The ploy is to play the 20 overs, and the right thing to do, and the right message sent here by the captain, almost in from the dugout towards the batters out in the middle. That's exactly what I was talking. Play the 20 overs. That's exactly where you need to. You will be posting the maximum you can in these innings. You're already 163, highest total. Try to play the 20 overs. This is a full toss down the leg side. And they say, no, we don't want to run out at this stage. Just need to stay on the wicket, and you are certainly going to get a lot of runs. There will be buys that will come that are going to be extras that have come. So, although it's the last few deliveries, but it's just the last two batters left. Again, very well batted down the ground. This is Margao and Dinesh Pai at the moment. 165. This is a really good total now. Dragons have to bat out of their skins if they need to chase this 165 plus. Another single. A single, they will be happy with the singles. They got 4 men on the leg side for both these batters. And that is the end of 19, 166 for 8. So they are not opting Sudhir Sheth at the moment. They have went with Mrunmayee Das, the spinner. Oh, too much of light. Just single down the ground, Margao. Although you feel that there's a lot of light, but these grounds are little bigger compared to the lower order or tail-ender size. You need to be a really good hard hitter and a crisp timer of the ball to clear these boundaries. When you see Pranav Bichaya and other batters around backing the ball, Pawan Rane, they are top order batters, and they've certainly have got good technique. Oh, this was not required. Why this was required? They just needed to bat the 20 overs. He felt the need of going down the ground and getting a boundary here. Play out was the signal from the captain, Dinesh Pai, chipping down, not reaching to the pitch of the ball, and a wicket here for Mrunmayee Das. So they are 9 down, 4 balls left. Sometimes the temptation takes you over. Temptation of getting a boundary in the last over. You feel, yes, there are just 4 balls left, and I need to whack a boundary to get it past 170. This time slashed away towards the short third for a single. $168 for 9. 3 balls left. What is Margao going to do? as a signal come to hit the ball or play the 20 overs. We'll come to know from the intent of this ball. So hitting the ball. Oh, how did that miss? How did that miss? Certainly going to get at least couple of runs, Marzino. Should be an easy couple, and they breach 170 for the first time at season 10. 170 has been crossed. A couple of byes. 170 for 9. So last two balls left here. They will be very happy with Knights. They didn't win the toss, but certainly won a lot of accolades with the intent shown, the positivity. They went hard, accelerated at the right time. All the batters looked very good. Again, whacking the ball down. And then a single taken was the score 271. Now is the last ball. Let's see. Last ball, yes, you can go after the bowling. Anyhow, you will certainly play the 20 overs. Oh, there is a lot of shout here from the camp. Yeah, go for the big one. Is Neelam Korgaonkar. Once again, he plays it, but he said, I can get only a single over there. I can't get more than that. He said, I need to bowl as well. I need to bowl as well. And he says, that is enough for us. That 172 that has been posted by Knights. This is a prolific batting performance. We knew that they are very strong in batting department, and they have certainly showcased that. Very good knock from Pravan Rane. We accelerated at a time when 3 wickets had fallen down only, and then Pranav Biche and Sagar Shell building up a partnership. And Pranav Biche, once again, that form that he is in, it looks exquisite at the moment. And that is the reason why they posted 170 to 173. And started well by Kapil Angle. He was the pick of the bowlers just 5. Economy Om Farte 20 and 1 wicket. Wicket for Ankush Patil. A little off color, you can say. Sudesh Rane was expensive, and Vaibhav Naik was expensive as well. But wicket for each of them. And now we'll see the run chase of 173 in a short while. Welcome back live to all the viewers who are following MCL Season 10. Is the highest total of the entire season so far posted by the Knights of 172, 170 runs required here for the Dragons, and it needs some high-class batting skills to chase this big mammoth total down. And for that, you require a good platform led by the opponents. Good start is the key, the essence for the Dragons. They are with 2 victories under the belt and looking for the third one. And it's Venkat Bichi starting the proceedings for the Knights. The Bashish Bakshi and Om Ferte up the order. And it's going to be important to see how they are going to start. I think it's going to be a positive approach. This man on the screens is never has played a second fiddle. He is always up against the task, and he's always ready to go and ready to roll right from the first ball. Attacking instincts, positive mindset, plays his shots, and also likes to go the aerial way. Debashish Bakshi will be on the strike. It's created a lot of fan followings when we burst into the arena and in prime time. People used to go in different grounds to watch him play, and is a flamboyant cricketer. Here comes the first ball of the run chase. That's what you are going to witness. That's how he is going to play. Whether the sweep and whether the pedal sweep or a tonk or the mid-wicket region or in the covers. And that is where the chance here for Knights as well to seize an opportunity of taking the wickets. If they can get him early, they are certainly going to stop the start of Dragons. In little slow of the deck, very new onto the wicket, and he feels that I can hit the ball right from the first ball, and it's not so easy. It's really chilly out today compared to what we witnessed yesterday. Yesterday was a little warmer, but today is a lot cooler, and the dew is very much pronounced. I was out on the ground having a look at the conditions, so it's getting the hands, the palms are getting wetter, and it's going to be coming stronger as the time is going to pass by. Once again, looking for that same shot, looking for a single. Oh, Venkat Biche is thinking, how did that miss? How did that miss is what he's thinking. He just got the bottom of the bat, otherwise it could have knocked over the stumps. Good start given by Venkat Biche. He's going hard at the ball and is trying to get boundaries, sixes. Is not happening at the moment. Is still looking for the one. This time he gets it. Oh! He could have taken absolute blinder here. Sagar Sheth getting that hand right on top, hitting the top of the palm. Can't call it a half chance here. It was fiercely struck by Debashish Bakshi. He just is lucky enough to stop the ball. Otherwise, he could land with another 3 runs extra. Good fielding effort here from Sagar Sheth. He's not afraid to get his hand on top for that fierce shot of Debashish Bakshi. Now the left-hander. The field will change. The fielders will move from left to the offside. The man in the mid-wicket region, the man in the deep extra cover. The rest of the fielders inside. Oh, nicely bowled. Good length, good areas. Opportunity. No, better throw. He did a better throw. Just banged in down the ground and getting a single. He has bowled well. This has been a good first over here from Venkat Biche. He doesn't have express pace and he knows it very much. The strength is concentrating on the good areas. He has been their go-to man as far as the first over is concerned. Although he not picked up that many wickets to his liking, but he has kept the batters in check at the moment. This time just whacked it. Didn't get off the meat. getting the top of the blade, and a good over here to start for Knights. Venkat Bijay just conceding 2 after completion of his first over. That's a surprise move for me. They have gone with Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi against the left-hander. He's a leg spinner, so maybe they're thinking that he's a bowler that can get rid of Devashish Bakshi opportunity there, and he can start down the leg side, and that's the problem sometimes with the left and right hand combination. Venkatesh Nevgi started a little later. Maybe here the captain idea will be the ball is slightly in a better condition, and it must not have got wet, even the grip. So right time to bowl our leg spinner. No appeal there from the bowler. He knew that he was always pitching down the leg side. Gets a single of the leg by. And now this battle is going to be interesting. Let's see where he keeps the fielders here. He requires absolutely no invitation against the spinner. He just takes the bat into his hand. If the ball is tossed or not tossed, he is going to go hard at Venkatesh Nevgi. That's the only way he knows to play. Well, during the era of no T20s, he used to play with almost all fielders or many fielders close to the boundary line. So this is something that works in his favor as the talent that he possesses. Again, just trying to hit the ball too hard and just finding the fielders at the moment. So Venkatesh Nevgi also knows I just cannot bowl easy delivery at the moment. So for someone like Debashish Bakshi, just feel that someone is going to give up in this over. We are certainly going to either see a boundary or a six, or we are going to see a wicket in this over with the way the intensity is, the match is progressing. Oh, there's a good quick ball. It's a good start here from the bowlers. They know the thinking of the batters at the moment. They know they cannot fly the balls, so they are bowling slightly quicker, mixing the balls very well. Om Farte, as a left-hander, he's a young man, and compared to someone like Debashish Bakshi, who is a veteran, so running between the wickets is not going to be as swift or as quick. They have been sent here to just hamper their cause of all the bowlers, not to bowl them with the accurate line and lengths. Left and right hand combination always does that. So you need to be on the toes, on the mark every time. Even the fielders need to just move around quickly. Whipped away, not the best of the timing, just getting a single. So they are still finding it out in the middle, how the surface is behaving. Not the best of the time shot we have seen so far. Apart from that, that drop chance that was fiercely struck from the bat of Debashish Bakshi, none of the balls have hit the middle of the bat. Time flicked away on the leg side. There's a fielder. There's a fielder, but it is the ball that is going to go over the fence for 4 runs. Not bad bowling, but he has got so many shots in his repertoire. He can certainly whack the ball at many places. Gets the first boundary, Debashish Bakshi. I can see the towel. I was gauging it that the conditions for the bowlers is going to be more difficult than the first innings. Very difficult to grip the ball at the moment. Everyone will have the towels behind. Oh, that is tremendous hit. That is a massive slog shot over the mid-wicket region. Swept away beautifully, and that is a big, big one. So maximum in this over. After that boundary, the end of 2 overs is 16 without loss. I think that was the googly that was picked nicely, and he has played with this turn of the ball that is coming inside. The googly was picked. So now 16 already coming in the first 2 overs. Let's see what are the bowling changes now. They needed a start, Dragons here. They are a very strong unit. And someone who has won 2 out of 2. They know what are the right combinations. It's just a matter of applying themselves with a good thought process. So they are persisting with Venkat Bichi at the moment. He's going to bowl round the wicket. Packed offside field, all the fielders inside. And 2 fielders on the deep in the backward square leg, and one at the mid-wicket region. Let's play down the ground. There is no one there. Should get a boundary. There's a man away, and it goes just tickles down over the boundary for 4 runs. This was a fuller length. This is a good momentum here. Bowled wide. There was a lot of width given. He went hard, smacked down the ground, and a safe shot. Too much of movement in the field at the moment. It's not a steady field set here. Sometimes with one boundary, they are just rotating the fielders around, getting the long on boundary, and the man in the deep mid-wicket, man in the deep square has been brought inside. Every now and then with the boundary, you see many of the captains just rotating the fielders around. Just flicked away. Oh, should be an easy run out. Oh, needed to be quick there. Needed to be quick. Just fumbled in the first attempt. If we had picked that and collected, I think they would have been right in the middle, both the batters. A big communication error, but somehow they managed to get out of that square. Not by themselves, but little help from the fielders. This was a big chance. He was never going to return to the non-strikers end. Just needed a calm, composed head to collect the ball and just throw it with easy throw towards the bowlers. And the bowler was waiting for that. Never arrived. In fact, the batter arrived before the ball arrived in his hands. Golden chance missed. Looking for a slower ball. Yeah, change of pace. Yeah, that's better ball against him. He always likes to whack the ball. He likes the pace on the ball. Entire his career, whenever there were medium pacers, he just to whack around because the pace was provided by them. Not that he's not good against the spinners. Not the best ball. Not the best ball. Is staying down the leg side and just elegantly clipped away. Played it fine using the wrist and gliding it towards the fine leg for a boundary. Yeah, hardly Deer has to do anything. With the wide of the angle, the ball always going down the leg side. So putting bat onto it and with a fine tickle, it goes down for 4 runs. This phase, the Dragons are certainly giving it back to the Knights. The first over was a good one, just 2, but after that it's been 24 runs coming of the next 10 balls. Changing from over the wicket. Oh, there's a fielder there. No, but he just going to watch the ball. One bounce going over the fence for 4 runs. The Dragons have started well. This is not a good delivery. Way too short, ample of time. And it just pulls it away in front of the wicket. Way in front, in fact. Certainly not getting the line and length. Sometimes when the batters try to whack you around, you just forget your line and length. You just forget where the fielders are placed, and you try to err in your length. A sensible batting, getting a single after hitting a boundary. So at the moment, you can say Dragons are coming back in this game. They've already got a good start. It's the end of 3 overs. They're going at around 10 runs per over. It's 31 without loss. In comes Dr. Pawan Rane. Has been really good with his batting performance. Now he has to do, and now there is a chance. There is a chance, and it's been dropped here in the point region. One in the form of run out is a second chance, and they are losing the plot at the moment. Well. Nihal Borkar, it is in the point region. It went really high and never got into the best of the positions, and they have lost a really good chance of getting rid of Om Fateh, the last of the power play, and they need at least a wicket in the power play overs. Another one down the leg side, very well fielded, very well fielded. Diving at the right time and stopping that ball going towards the final. Left-handers are always strong on the leg side, much stronger than the right-handers, and he just played it fine. So if you start somewhere around outside the leg stump, and if they know that the ball is not going to straighten, so it is an easy shot for them. You should have the talent of getting the ball back in, starting from somewhere around the off stump or just outside, and also the delivery that goes away from that same spot. Not many do have that much of talent. Cracked away and stopped. Very good stop here in the mid-on region by Rohit Mehta. So that becomes an important position. That mid-wicket, mid-on, long-on position becomes a crucial position. He is going to play more shots. We are going to bowl fuller length. Pawan Rane will be thinking, or the captain will be thinking that he is have a good day with the bat. The confidence must definitely reciprocate with his bowling. No, this is a full toss ball. No chance. Very well sent him back. Very well sent back. The partner was thinking of a single. Debashish Bakshi. Om Fateh knew exactly how hard he has hit the ball and the time that it will reach towards the fielder. Been a pretty good over considering the second and third one went in favor of the Dragons. This is a big appeal. And umpire just wonders of no interest in that appeal. That marks the end of, in fact, a ball left. 4 runs have been taken so far in the 5 balls. As the he stopped it well, stopped in his own bowling mark, and certainly a very good over. So this over has gone very well here for the Knights. Just 4 runs have been taken off his bowling. Pawan Rane, 4 overs gone, is 35 without loss. This time, Snehal Borkar has come on to a bowl as gentle medium pacers. All sort of similar bowlers. Venkat Biche just gets a little shape, and then it is Pawan Rane and Nihal Borkar, some sort of similar bowlers, almost a similar kind of pace. Yeah, dragged in little short, gets a single. Comfort has reached to 19 of 30, and the same balls have been taken by Debashish Bakshi, and he scored 15 runs. Certainly got the start. If you are chasing 173, and if you are going at 9 runs per over, that's a good start. You can say with all 10 wickets intact in hand. And medium pacers, I feel, is a better option on this wicket. If spinners are not going to grip the ball well, oh, this is down the leg side. That happens when you try to get the batsman cramp of our rooms and try to bowl little bit more pace compared to a previous ball, and you drag your front arm little straying down the leg side, so that arm position just changes because of the increase in the pace that you are thinking about. Line, a good line is better here. A good line and good length, if you can concentrate, is going to be better. He thinks that that's a tough call on him, Nihal Borkar, that wide. I think it was just outside that guideline. The best position you can certainly was the keeper, and is the captain also of the Knights. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is definitely a no ball. There's a problematic area here for the bowler. And this has been smacked over in the covers region. Ample of time. His toes were in the air when he had played that shot. You can see the replay there. Yeah, both the toes were in the air. So he wanted to get the power to get it in the covers region. Almost like a slap given to the bowler. Om Farte looking good here. 23 of just 14. And it's the very fine change that they have brought up the order, considering they are chasing 170 plus. Captain is having a talk with his bowler at the moment, and the field remains the same, in fact, for this free hit. Oh no, 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 no. That is just not good at the moment. It's not happening good. The bowlers are bowling on both sides. They are leaking wide. They are leaking runs. They are bowling full tosses. I can understand it's very difficult to grip the ball, but at least for medium pacers, they can bowl gently and with in the good areas. You can cut off a little bit of pace. Someone needs to have a talk to them. Don't have to bowl express pace here. And that right and left hand combination has made a little easier for the left handers, especially with the line more down the leg side. So many times we have seen in this game so far from the bowlers of Knights. This is better. This is much better. This is the length. This is the line. Don't try to bowl wicket. You just try to concentrate somewhere outside the off stump. Make them do something rather than giving away some easy runs. They already reached on to 45. They are going at more than 9 runs per over. And they've got pretty good enough batting depth. And the bowling is not the strong zone of the Knights. And that's the reason why they needed a score of 170 past on a game that is played under lights with a due effect. Some other team might have been good enough for 160, but for someone like Knights, without having that much of bowling depth, is going to be little difficult for the captain. So he has to be proactive, and he has to get the fielders in the right position and talk to the bowlers. Don't want extra pace. I don't want anything extra. Just keep it simple on just outside the off stump. Oh, this is not good. What a keeper can do. They're certainly going to get 2 runs and 3 added here. 1 or 2 balls you see bowled in the right areas, but suddenly you are giving away these freebies. They moved on to 49 at the moment. We are just into the 5th over. Well on course at the moment, Dragons. They are doing a fine job, the opening batters. The platform has certainly been laid and in quick time. Oh no. Oh. Another one. Another one. The captor must be really furious. He's just not getting it right. Now bowling and maybe trying to roll his arm over from round the wicket to the left-handers. This left and right hand combination is troubling the bowlers at the moment, especially Nihal Burka. This has been a lengthy over. Started a long time ago and is still 2 balls left. Already considered 15 runs. Hardly any hard work by the batters. Is finding it very much difficult at the moment. Very, very difficult here to grip the ball. This 3 runs taken is no ball on top of that. Another free hit. This has costed 18 runs so far. 18 runs so far for the Knights. Now going to be another free hit. How many times we have seen free hits and wides in this over? Well, the captain is absolutely not amused at the moment. Oh, it's been whacked down the ground. Beautiful timing. That might be a boundary here. The fielder went after it, but it has been impeccable batting. Fabulous. And the game, sometimes I feel that Knights certainly don't know what is happening for them at this point of time. It's the Dragons that are flourishing. They are playing the shot. They are getting the runs way too easily. Om Fateh has raced on to 29 of just 16. We're just into the 5th over, and the score is almost heading towards the 60 runs mark. It's a time towards the third man region and might run down towards the third man. I think yeah, it has been just stopped inside. Just stopped. One of the most expensive over of the entire season 10 bowled by Nihal Burkar. Not only expensive, but it has been lengthy as well. This has certainly made a life much easier in the camp of Dragons. This is the end of 5 overs and they are cruising at the moment, 59 without loss. Well, Vaibhav Naik will be delighted with the performance of the openers at the moment. He will be feeling a lot relaxed, much calmer at 59 without loss, almost 12 runs per over. The best start possibly could be given here in the air, but they scooped it inside the 30 yard. Another single taken. So now they have brought in the bowling change. Rohit Mehta has been introduced, and he is certainly a smart bowler and smart cricketer. He knows that his job is to bowl wicket to wicket, and this might be just a tailor-made wicket for him to bowl in the right areas and just try and pick up a wicket. They need to break this partnership. A wide down the leg side. Well, the fielders were appealing whether he has got anything of the pairs or the thighs, and yeah, having a rule relook at his decision for the umpire, but umpire was very much firm that it's a wide. Yeah, better, better. This is exactly what I was mentioning. There have been so much haywire bowling. Apart from that first 10, that fourth over of Pawan Rane, they bowled in the right areas, didn't try to do anything fancy. 3 overs have been literally bloodbath. They just have taken plenty of runs. In fact, the last one from Nihal Borkar was so expensive. It almost got the fluids out of the fielders with the 6 balls. In fact, a lengthy over. He has not bowled 6 balls. Has almost bowled 10, 11 balls to finish that over. That's plenty. They need a wicket. They need to win this game. They should understand simplicity of this game. They require a win, or otherwise they are going to reel way far back. They'll be relishing at the bottom of the table if they are not going to win this. Royals certainly winning the last night game has done a great favor for them. And the similar sort of performance needs to be repeated by the Knights. They have posted a huge total of 173. If they can't defend this, there is going to be a lot of anguish, a lot of words from the coach or the think tank or the owners. It's a big total. Well, Om Farte is playing on 33 at the moment, and Devashish Bakshi is playing on 18 of 17. Well, Om Farte has looked more fluid at the moment compared to Devashish Bakshi. Good effort by Rohit. He's always a team man, Rohit Mehta. Whenever he has been given the bat in his hand or the ball, he always does a decent job. That's the end of 6 overs. A decent over from Rohit Mehta to begin with 65 without loss. Dragons. This time in the air, there's a fielder there. Might be a chance. No, timing was not the best here from Debashish Bakshi. The fielder was almost on the edge of the ropes. So another single. Neelam Korgaonkar looked really good in his previous game. And he is a bowler, just bowls in around the off stump. He knows he doesn't has too much of pace. Just with almost 4 to 5 strides, he comes into bowl. And at this moment, Om Farte is batting on 33 of 20. He relies heavily on his line and length. Neelam Korgaonkar. That's better. That's good bowling actually down the leg side, but slightly inside it could have been better. Just got a little shape down the leg side. Cracking shot. Oh, stopped in the end. Is getting better with the timing. Just playing on 34 at the moment. 34, and he will definitely look to get a boundary and finish his innings on 38. A very good change up the order from Vaibhav Naik. He has been thinking very well as a captain. Whom to set at top, what sort of start we require. And instead of it is Debashish Bakshi, it is Om Fate who has got more runs. This has been hit very nicely. Oh, the fielder. This is smoked out of the meat of the blade by Debashish Bakshi. You feel that there is the fielder was in chance, but the ball was just zooming over him. And they have raced to 74. This is almost the biggest opening stand we have seen in the entire MCL season 10. The best opening stand so far. Both the battles looking dangerous. Debashish Bakshi has moved on to 26. Nothing happening for Knights at the moment. He goes once again. Miscued. Not afraid of playing the big shots at the moment. They know the things have gone in their favor in the first 7 overs. And they are now definitely playing short. The ball is coming nicely onto the bat as the dew factor is dew is acting as a lubricant on the wicket. It is making the shot making much easier than in a day's game. He is going to look for a boundary here. He is going to go for the big hit, certain. Should be a wide. Should be a wide. Well, this bowling is absolutely not clicking. Captain is trying his various bowlers, but this wides on both sides of the wicket. You can expect a batter to hit a boundary or a six, but conceding so many extras is not what captain was hoping. Another wide, another wide. A feeling here for the captain at the moment, Pranav BJ. The way the things are happening, none of his bowlers are bowling six balls in a good line areas. It's just like wides down the leg side, wides outside the off stump. It's an absolute crime here. I can understand that the ball is getting wetter, it's not getting easier. I just can't get the idea, just can't get the hang of bowling so many wides and no balls. 34 home Farte. The Dragons will be the first team to win 3 out of 3 if they go on to win this game. And another wide, another wide. You can see the captain now. This reaction was bound to happen because it's the frustration not of this over, but it's the frustration of entire 7 overs that is playing in his minds. Another one. This is a crisp hit. This goes bisecting both long off and long on over the boundary. One bounce, 4 runs, and they are racing on. They are marching on at the moment towards that 173. Is 7 overs gone, 84 without loss. So now the captain has given the responsibility of the glove work behind the wickets to his senior mate, Dr. Venkatesh Devgi, and he feels the need of bowling at this moment. He has seen enough of his bowlers who have absolutely haywire. They are leaking runs on both sides of the wicket, and now this is marvelous. This is marvelous strike. Well, Pranav Biche is getting the taste of his own medicine. This is absolutely flamboyant stuff. Here's a race on to 34. My goodness gracious me. What a shot that was. He's always classy. He's always elegant. Pranav Biche will be thinking, I have not bowled a bad ball. He just whacked me in the mid-wicket for 6. This time he should get a single, and that is going to finish his 35 runs. And a very well played 35 runs here. How well he has been at this age. He has smacked the ball around. He has hit the ball for sixes, boundaries, and he has given a lovely opening stand of 84 runs, and is leaving the ground at a time when the score is 91, and the Dragons are on the high. The Dragons are on the roll. And now is the best time for Vaibhav Naik to come on to the crease. He will be very, very happy and proud of his opening batters, Debashish Bakshi and Om Farte. More applause here for Debashish Bakshi. He is more of the veteran, older mates compared to Om Farte. And this has given a big chance to get being the first team to get a hat-trick of wins at MCL Season 10. Certainly helped on course by the bowling of the Knights. And now both the batters are new onto the crease. Vaibhav Naik, the captain, and ex-former Goa Ranji player Kapil Angle. This is the best fair now. If they can just get around 30s, the match will be sealed well within 20 overs. So wickets are going to be crucial, and wickets are going to be important. If not for wickets, then this match is heading just in one direction. Both the pair have faced many of the difficult attacks in their prime time. Someone like Vaibhav has played Goa under 19, represented Goa Ranji team, is Kapil Angle. And what a pair to have at the middle at this point of time. It's a plain easy job. Don't give away wickets. Just chip in with a good partnership, and you will be definitely close towards your target. See how well they have been sending their troops. First, they've sent Om Farte, the left and right hand combination, and once Debashish Bakshi was back, it was Vaibhav with the left-hander coming on to the crease. So once again, the left and right hand combination for this team. The tactical ploy of Dragons has been better than all the other teams around. I think they are certainly thinking about every game and who is the opposition, how we are going to proceed against this particular team. And they are certainly with a set plan are coming on. Sometimes it might work, it might not work, but at least the plan is there. The intent, positivity shown by this team is certainly worth looking at. 8 overs gone is 95 for 2. Whenever you are thinking of a particular plan, every team has good batters. They have got weak batters. They have got weak bowlers. They have got strong bowlers. So you need to work out a plan how to bowl against a particular batter, how to set a field. You ask your bowlers to bowl according to the plan, bowl full length, get that covers, short covers, and ask the batsman to drive. So all sort of plans, and that plans have worked. Another one, another full toss. This has been the case here. They have struggled in the entire innings, and that's the reason I think the dew factor has played in their minds. I can understand it. It has played a part in on the ground, no doubt about that. But you just can't bowl so many wides, so many no balls. That's better actually. Not bowling too much of pace, but you're getting another couple of runs. The ball is also not going quickly in the outfield. With the wet outfield at the moment, it's a heavy outfield. A think tank is really good. They've got Thomas Crusher, who's so much of experience and so many cricketers that he has produced. He knows the game more than anyone else in the Dragons camp. So he's definitely giving the right inputs how to go about. But definitely not afraid when 173 was posted. It's just that they needed a start, and they have been definitely helped on course by the poor bowling effort from the bowlers of Knights. Almost 6 to 7 bowlers have been already used here in the first 8 9 overs. Captain himself has to come to bowl against. Oh, this is the problem. He was trying to bowl a slower ball, struggling to hold the grip on the ball. This is really difficult here. The dew is pouring, and it is the best batting conditions at the moment. The ball is just skidding on nicely. The ball is coming onto the bat, and someone like Kapil Angle and Vaibhav Naik is going to like this very much. It's much easier to play your shots at the moment. And it's the 100 up here for Dragons. Just 8.4 overs. They are almost going at 12 runs per over. Very close to that. That's scary figures, in fact, for someone who has posted 172. And if you see opposition scoring 100 runs in just 8 odd overs, that's scary numbers. This might be running down towards the fence for another couple of runs at least. Nilam Khorgaonkar giving the chase, and they are looking for the third run. Vaibhav is very quick. Relay throw won't work. And is way too easily now happening for the Dragons. 103 at the moment with the ball to spare. Venkat Biche is going to finish his 3 overs. The ball must have really got wet. The seam is now very, very difficult to hold on to. And that's why this night side is falling apart. Still many runs to play with if they can just pick up a wicket, 1 or 2 wickets at the moment, especially of both these batters. They will be really hopeful of sneaking in into the middle order or lower middle order of the Dragons. That's the end of 9 overs, 104 for 2. Just glided down. Another opportunity. Oh no. They should come hard at the ball. I can understand most of the times as someone who is not professional as far as the entire players are there registered in MCL. They won't come hard towards the ball. First try to be safe, and Pranav is bowling with a medium pace at the moment. Is not trying to bowl the spinners. And another misfield here. They are at the moment not in the proper mindset, not in the proper frame of mind. I think that they have been rocked back by that opening pair, opening partnership. and he's still wondering. It's way too easy at the moment. They just have to run a ball. The Dragons captain is trying. Captain is trying hard to chip in with a wicket here, but with the defense is very strong of both these players. With the technique very sound of both these batters out in the middle, it needs a very good delivery, or it needs a lapse in concentration of one of these batters to be going back to the dressing room. This was better. Maybe trying one over from Rohit Mehta, especially against Vaibhav Naik. If one skids in or he's being trapped in front, with soft hands, easy single. That's how they play professional cricket. Don't have to hit the ball hard. Sometimes with the soft hands, you are just getting easy singles inside the 30-yard. We are inching towards the halfway mark, and this game so far is heading in one direction. If we projected a win percentage here, it will be somewhere around 80-20 at the moment for the Dragons. Whacked in the mid-wicket region for a single. And that is going to finish the halfway mark of the run chase. Cruising at the moment, well on course, and they are strongly tightening the grip in this game. It's 109 for two Dragons. What was the talk in the night's game? How they must have raised their spirits at the moment. Both the wickets, the batters have scored 35 plus and went back to the dressing room, but no wickets have been taken by the bowlers. So bowlers still eyeing for their first wicket in this game, and it's been Rohit Mehta that has been introduced from the Dinesh Trikannad gallery end, from the commentary box end. I think it's the right choice. That's the obvious choice here. He's just bowled one over. They just cannot keep his overs way too late. Need a wicket. Only wickets can get them in this match. Otherwise, is strong Dragons heading towards the target. They have got very good batters, skillful batters in the middle. Try to get a wicket, and you can see the game changes. He certainly, I think, is a better option here because he has got better control under these conditions compared to all other bowlers around. This is better. Exactly what I was mentioning. This was a simple job, just like how Rohit Mehta is doing. It was a similar job for all the bowlers around. Just wipe the ball, bowl just around the off stump, and ask the batters to drive. They have considered so many extras and so many wides in this entire innings. Just allowed the freebies to go, and that has got the momentum going for the Dragons. Another full toss. This is be a boundary. Once again, just by saying that he was bowling well, he bowls another full toss, and Kapil Angle eyes must have lit up. His eyes must have lit up, and he has definitely a lot of open spaces on the leg side. He's got good timing, and he just finds the open space, a good placement for 4 runs. Well, even if he's scoring 170, it is very threatening for the bowlers in the second innings. Any total might be breached here. How the other teams are going to think about if this result goes in favor of the Dragon side. So it's like win the toss, electing to field first becomes the obvious choice. So far, only the 2 games we have seen the sides batting first have won. First time it was the Legends winning against the Warriors by just 1 run in the last ball. And then it was yesterday's game. Royals winning the game by batting first and posted 157, but they bowled well. They had got bowlers who could have made inroads into the batting, but I don't see that is happening at the moment for the night side. They are falling short of the bowlers. Time straight to the fielder. Well, the TV is troubling the Knights and the Mosquitoes are troubling us here. It's the end of 11 overs, 115 for 2. And Pranav Vichaya, the captain, feels is a better option compared to other bowlers around. At least he's bowling and he's trying something. He normally used to bowl medium pace or the spinners. Now he feels these conditions are not going to help me as a spinner, so medium pace is going to be better. Tipped in on the leg side. Little while in the air, but there is no one there in the short mid wicket region. Rohit Mehta might bowl one more over, and maybe they can try Venkatesh Nevgi. I think that might be the ploy. That's why Pranav Biche is bowling the third over. And once he finishes, he's going to uh, immediately go and take his role of a wicketkeeper. Fabulous running. He played with soft hands just around the corner of that edge of the inner ring and moves around for an easy 2 runs. They are played at a much higher levels, and certainly they don't have to be told the basics here. What is asked from them? A single down the ground. And after this over, Pranav Biche is going to take the role of the wicket keeper, and it's going to be Venkatesh Nevgi that is going to come immediately to bowl his overs. He's the one that looked a good bowler along with Rohit Mehta in the game so far we have witnessed of the Knights. Lovely drive. Good stop. Very good stop in the covers. That's a very, very important position here. You can see that fighting spirit is shown by Rohit. I think that must also play in the other fielder's mind. If he's giving his everything, is diving around in spite of the things not going in their favor, that should be the spirit. That should be the mindset of all the bowlers and the fielders. They're just farming the strike way too easily at the moment. Is like easily marching forwards towards their target, towards the goal. End of 12 overs is 121 for 2. Well, now the captain has switched his roles, and we are going to see Rohit Mehta once again into the bowling attack, and still hoping for a wicket here. But at the moment, they are going so strong with the strong defenses, getting the singles easily, way too easily. Asking run rate is just around 6 and 6.5, which is not going to torment batters, especially someone like Kapil Angle and Vaibhav Naik. Uh, they have got plenty of time. So if both the batters go on to play the 35, so it's like 20 each for both of them. So 20, 20, 40. That is going to take them almost close towards the target and close towards the home. This might be close. This was plumb in front. This was plumb in front of the wicket. He was trying to go for a slog shot, sweep shot, and this exactly I was mentioning. Plain simple cricket. Rohit Mehta always looked like picking up a wicket and breaking this partnership, and it has been broken. Rohit Mehta has certainly broken, and Kapil Angle has to go back to the dressing room. It's the third wicket going down of Dragons at 122. And in comes Adit Prabhugaonkar. Well, not a difficult situation for him at the moment. He's got his captain, and just have to give strike to him. Just take the singles. He's not asking a run rate of 8 to 9 runs per over. He's just around 6. And the captain is going to do the rest. What a time to get wicket. I was always persisting to get Rohit Mehta because he had a better control compared to all other bowlers around. This might be back to back. Oh! The ball kept low, the ball kept down, and one wicket brings in one more here for the Knights camp. Suddenly, the night is lit alive here for the Knights. It's a golden duck here for Aditya, and you'll be thinking, I had so much of time here. What a good catch behind the wicket. The ball was really lowing down, and Knights are coming back in this game. This is how the complexion changes. Once you see the well set batters out, it's not easy for the new batters who are coming in. This has given a big ray of hope, absolute a big ray of hope. But Knights cannot relax. Absolutely, they cannot relax. The reason is the strong batting order of the Dragons. Let's see how they proceed. He is going to be on hat-trick, Rohit Mehta. Not the best of the outings here for Aditya Prabhugaonkar. But he will be thinking he will come hard. He is a strong character. Now is the time of Sudhir Sheth. On a hat trick. Can he pick up a hat trick here? Well, that will be uh, big celebrations and big jubilation here by the Knights if he can pick up a hat trick. So the captain is trying to get his troops little in front. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. You can see when the ball is skidding, you need to bowl little slow in the air. So the ball is going to just skid on little quicker. The batsman feels he has flatted the ball. Use it to your advantage like Rohit Mehta is doing at the moment. Yeah, that might be. No, that is just excitement, big appeal. No, BJ. Suddenly you can see the roar. The complexion of the entire scenario at the game has changed drastically upside down. You pended by this man, Rohit Mehta. Another one, but this time he's certainly going to get a single. The only bowler so far looked effective and looked good on this troublemaker for the bowlers. In these conditions is Rohit Mehta. Just 14 runs he has considered, picked up two crucial wickets, both in the successive deliveries. It's 123 for 4 after 13. So after the role of the wicket keeper behind the wickets, now the job is Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi is to get the ball in his hand and chip in with one more wicket. Still not in the uh, Knights camp at the moment. They got wickets in hand. Well, the temperatures have drastically gone down in Goa, especially here at MCC. The minimum temperature is that we have recorded at the moment is 23 degrees centigrade. It's very, very cold. It's very chill out here. And that's a wide ball. Oh, he was just pleading the umpire not to call it a wide. Finally, a smile on his face. I was just trying to stop you, he says inside. Gets a single. I think the better strategy is going to be put more men inside. Put more men. Let him take the risk, especially Sudhir Sheth. And if you bowl another two, 3 dot balls against someone like Sudhir Sheth, not only him but his partner, the captain, will feel, yeah, feeling itchy after those dot balls and will look to play an unorthodox shot. Nicely cut away. There is a man and should stop. Yes, he has stopped it well with his footwork. Slashed it very well. He just wanted to find that gap, found the fielder. And just got the news that it's 20 degrees centigrade in Sangam and Kulcharam. So the temperatures are dipping down. It's getting a lot colder in Goa. Look to chip down, but hitting straight back to the short covers. Good phase here. The best phase I've seen in the entire game as far as bowling is concerned. That Rohit Mehta's over and now Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi. He didn't bowl badly, although you've seen 16 runs. It was Devashish Bakshi that went after him and got few runs, 6 as well. He has not bowled badly. And this was the job. I've seen him bowling leg spinners, but he knows it is very difficult to grip the ball. Understanding the conditions, the ground conditions, he's just bowling slow medium paces or slow off cutters, which has a better control than the leg spin. That's exactly what other bowlers around should have thought about instead of conceding so many runs in the form of wides, byes, and in fact, the no balls that they have bowled. There's smart bowling. There's really smart bowling here. Using the brains in cricket is more important. It's like a chess out in the middle for the Knights and Dragons game at the moment. And 14 overs gone is 127 for 4. They're trying hard at the moment, the Knights. And let's see whether they can still get a wicket and make a merry way back in the game. So in comes Nikhil Bomkar, who had not got a single ball to bowl in the previous game, starting off with a full toss ball. And they must have seen what Venkatesh Nevgi is doing, what Rohit Mehta is doing. Vaibhav Naik certainly knows his job and responsibility is more now with those halts that have come in the form of 2 wickets in succession. Lovely bowling, run out opportunity. Oh, Vaibhav is really quick. He is very quick in the wickets. You got to target Sudhir Sheth. Now the intensity is a little bit higher. You can see in the field. Suddenly, 1 wicket just pumps up the spirit of the entire camp. It's like an energy drink that has been given to them, to all the fielders and the bowlers of Knights, those 2 wickets. And suddenly you get charged up. Oh no. No, no, no. Can't do that. Can't afford to do that. You got to bowl dot balls against a new batter who just faced 8 balls and just scored 4 runs to their shade. This was better. This was just inside. Just bowling over there is, and if you can bowl 2 dot balls just like this one, you can see Vaibhav Naik is going to chip down the ground, having a talk with his batter. Just get me a single. Bowl dot balls. Get the fielders closing in. Straight down the ground. Another single. Vaibhav is playing on 17 of 19. Sudhir Sheth playing on 5 of 10. So he has is going out at a strike rate of almost 50. That is not going to be worry if he can stay on the wicket with Vaibhav Naik. Good bowling there. Good line. Vaibhav is looking for a couple there. Rohit Mehta is throwing at the non-striker's end, but he's comfortable too. So comfortable too there. Footwork has been up always. Oh, one shot that has been seen carefully here by the umpires. So one shot, so only one will be added. Bowling slow in the air at the moment, not a bad ploy. Just can't bowl full toss ball. You need to drop the ball down, but the conditions here are certainly way too cold and very difficult to handle for many of the fielders around. So single to finish that over number 15. 6 runs considered by Nikhil Bhumkar. 15 overs have gone. 133 for 4. So in comes Venkatesh Nevgia to finish his quota of 3 overs. And after that, the captain needs to get his right options. He's got very few options, I can certainly say. Nicely bowled. He's been watchful. He's not shown that aggression or instinct of going for the lofted shots. He has already spoken during the presentation that he has played one of the wrong shots when at that point of time not required against the Masters. But they had got the batting and the asking run rate was down. But this time, if you bowl another 2 or 3 dot balls, every dot ball is going to creep up the asking run rate. Get it somewhere around 9 after this over. It is 8 runs per over with 5 overs to spare. And Sudhir Sheth oh, this should have been stopped. This should have been stopped. There was never a run in it. So these fielders inside the 30-yard have to be very colorful and very agile, athletic. Sudhir Sheth is trying to sneak in a single and give strike to his captain. That is what needs to be stopped. Lovely bowling, but gets a single down the ground. It's almost like rains out when I was watching the ball tracking there. The ball is like going through a stream or a river. You can see there's a replay there. You can see the dew factor is very, very strong, and you can understand the conditions of the bowlers. Venkatesh Nevgi had really bowled well in whatever conditions. And this is some shot. Powerful sweep shot. Absolutely no chance. You can't blame the fielder over there. It was down the leg side, as easy as it gets, and the captain has certainly got a loose ball and has put it away for a good boundary. Give it a full go, give it a full thumb. No half measures whatsoever from the captain. He's moved on to 26. This was better. Trying to go inside out. Better delivery here, just outside, and a dot ball to finish. So Venkatesh Nevgi finishes his quota of 3 overs by giving just 25 runs. And this is the end of 16 overs, 141 for 4. So Nikhil Bhumkar got 6 wickets then, and they will be thinking we just can't take this game into the last over, and that might be anyone's game. Correct away, good stop. Single is taken. Very good stop here by Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi. At this moment, I feel they are going to run for anything, even if the ball is going straight to the fielder. Only possibility is ball going directly in the hands of the keeper or the bowler. Otherwise, they are going to storm hard for the singles. Backed away. Has he found a gap? Has he found a gap? Yes, he has. In spite of strong DV, he certainly knows where the gaps are. Chipping down the ground and whacking it with meat of the blade, going for 4 runs. Well, Nikhil Bhumkar must think the conditions and exactly how the game is heading. Vaibhav Naik is looking to get this asking run rate under 6 runs per over, and that's why he's going after the bowlers. He feels that if once I get under 6 runs per over, then I have got decent batters to get single of every ball, and that's why he's going with intensity, trying to chip in with boundaries, targeting Nikhil Bhumkar. You can see the hard shots being played at the moment by Vaibhav. He's really going hard for that couple. He moves on to 32. Another innings of substance. 148 for 4, 2 runs short of the 150 mark. He's 3 short of his 35. Looking in the air, this might be a chance, and just falling in between, and will be another couple of runs. Fortune favors the brave, and he has been brave in these innings. He has been watchful. Oh, this time, oh, I don't understand why he's not running a single here. I can understand it. He tries to get a boundary here and finish it off with a 38 under his belt. But if this is a dot ball, if this is a wicket, then it might change the scenario as well. That ball will be back-to-back dot balls. Still 23 more runs to get. 19 balls in hand. I told you, another dot ball here. Looking for an inside-out shot, and back-to-back dot balls, and Vaibhav is still stranded on 34. The end of 17 overs is 150 for 4. Who is going to bowl from this end? And for the last 2 overs, I think it's Dr. Pawan Rane. He has bowled well and he knows how to bowl in the death overs. He certainly knows how to bowl in the death overs. Pawan Rane, not a very good situation for him. Not too many runs to defend at the moment in the last 3 overs, just 23. If they can get Sudhir at the moment, if they can get out Sudhir, then Vaibhav is anyhow going to go out by scoring a boundary or maybe 1 run. It's going to be both the new batters in the middle. So getting Sudhir out here is going to make the match more interesting. This might be first dot ball. This might be a dot ball. Yes, it is. So they're trying to chip it down the ground and yorking himself. Not a york ball, but he just, because of the foot movement, just coming down, yorked himself. Dot ball. Good start for Pawan Rane. First over was a very good one, just conceding 4 runs. Well, the message is from the dressing room of the Dragons to go after the bowling, to go hard at the bowlers, to Sudhi Sheth. This time, down the ground, this might be a fielder there. Oh, he should have come towards the catch. He should have come towards the ball to take that catch. Defensive fielding here. Well, they need wickets here. They need dot ball. They need wickets. And I think little better effort, good fielder, quick fielder, and you will have gone for the catch. Ah, this is a mighty loft that has gone into the parking lot. What a powerful shot from the captain. This is a mammoth, humongous strike. Humongous strike to finish his innings. Oh, you can watch it all night long. You can see it. You can see the distance that it got. You can see the height that it got. A huge 6 here from Vaibhav Naik to finish his innings on 40. You can see the ability of this man to clear the field with ease. So he had been subdued. He had not played with his aggressive instinct. He knew what was his role. Clapton's knock from Vaibhav Naik, and he departs by getting these required runs. Almost run a ball. 16 needed in 15. Now the equation is much simpler here. And now both the doctors out in the middle to rescue, and you can say, get them home. Get them home. I've not got my jacket on and I'm literally shivering at the moment here. You can see how cold it is. The temperatures are dipping down. Understandably, it is difficult for the fielders and the batters as well. That's a simple job. Just get a single. You can see how fast he's running with the wickets. He's looking to get a couple of runs there. He's got fresh legs. Sudhir is not as quick as Ankush Patil. Ankush is a baddie. He's a badminton player. Plays regularly at Navili. He's one of the fittest around. Strong shoulders, strong legs. Good ball. They're getting the single. If they get anything off the bat, they are certainly going to storm for a single. Not concede a dot ball. And on the other hand, if we talk about Knights, they need a wicket. Whacked. Absolutely whacked. Gave it a full go, gave it a thumb, and that is a boundary. So after that huge 60 from Vaibhav Naik, it is a slug shot in the mid-wicket region for a boundary coming from Dr. Ankush Patil. Now it is much easy. It's just 10 runs needed of the last 12 balls. 163 for 5. And I think it was the opening stand that has almost, you can say, got a big platform, or the biggest opening stand that we have seen in the entire season, MCL season 10, by Debashish Bakshi and Om Farte. Once you get such an opening stand with both the batters getting 35, it delays the incoming of someone like Vaibhav Naik. Once you delay the incoming of Vaibhav Naik, and he is almost like a go-to man, a consistent 35 getter in MCL seasons, so that becomes a match much easier for someone like Dragon team, and that is exactly what happened. Whenever they get a good opening stand, Vaibhav Naik's incoming delayed, the match is going to be in the kitty of Dragons. So any team who is going to play against Dragons have to get one of the openers or both the openers out early and get Vaibhav Naik much earlier in the game. This time it is straight and fumble in the field. The ball has gone wet. Ball has really gone wet. We have seen the replays as well. How pronounced it is. The ground is almost wet, and these conditions are not easy for the fielders, not for the bowlers. But I think it is. I can understand, but this is a big total. Knights have not bowled well in the first 10 overs. Really bowled so many wides, so many loose balls. 24 coming off that Nihal Burkas. That was a big lift in that innings for both Debashish Bakshi and Om Farte. Once you get such an over, the things looking well in control after that. Just that momentum was dropped after. This should be a chance. This is straight in the hands and it was taken in the deep. Finally, some hope. Is it the last hope, the last gasp of breath here from the Knights? Looking to chip it down the ground. Didn't have that much of timing and power. Nikhil Wumkar picking up wicket. And that's the end of Sudhir Sheth. Is the 6th wicket down. 8 runs needed of the last 9 balls. Still, there is well within the control of the Dragons. Still 8 needed of the last 9 balls. Nikhil Wumkar with a wicket under his belt. In comes Yogesh. There's a back of length. Ankush Patil is looking for a couple. He is a live wire. Look at how quickly he scampers through for a couple of runs there. Well, we have already seen in the first game his running had given them the victory. So now it's just the matter of 6 runs needed of the last 8 balls. They are going to run for everything. Wherever they are tapping the ball, they are just going to just scamper for the single. And this might be a boundary. This might be a boundary. The ball has been flicked away on the leg side and gets the boundary. And now just two needed with 7 balls to go. Two needed to 7 balls to go. They have clinically gone forward with the run chase right from the start. The opening batters and in the middle overs as well. They have been absolutely command and control. This big total has been breached and it has been reached much easily. Knights, well, lot of questions to be answered. They will be thinking, what have we done wrong over here? They have posted a big total. I certainly feel, in spite of this condition, this is still a good total. Not the best of the bowling efforts here from the Knights, and now just 2 runs away. And this is a wide. This is a wide. So they are one shot. They are just one shot. They have got 7 balls left. This the wides, this the extras. The extras column is gone bigger and bigger. That has also played like one more batter here. And Nikhil Boomkar is saying, I'm not going to give that victory run in my over. End of 19, it's 170. The scores are tied, and just 1 run required with an over to go. So here comes Fondrane, and that is an outside edge. Goes down towards the third man, and the ball tickles down over the rope for 4 runs, and a fabulous victory in the run chase for the Dragons. Who would have thought that 170 they can be chased, but they have chased in a very professional and very thoughtful and a planned manner. So Dragons is the first team so far to win 3 out of 3, and congratulations to that entire team. You have been tremendous force. You have shown anything can be achieved if you dream of the reality and if you work hard on the ground. And that's exactly what they have achieved. So we'll see you in a short while in the presentation ceremony. Well, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony here for the match between. Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony for the match here played between Dragons and Knights. It's really cold out here, chilly, and it was the Knights batting first, put into bed by Dragons. 170 to the highest total has been posted so far in the team by any team. 20 overs. Pranav Biche was their go-to man once again. 38 in 20. Pawan Rane scored 36 in 24. Handy from Sagar Sheth. One wicket each for Kapil Angle, Ankush Patil, and Sudesh Rane. But what a chase that was! Professional, clinical, and well planned. Vaibhav Naik was the pick of the batter, the captain taking the leadership at the front. 40 in just 31, and Om Forte scoring quick fire 38 in the beginning, and then Devashish Bakshi 35 in 24. Well, the bowlers struggled. Rohit Mehta was the pick of the bowlers by picking 2 wickets for just 14 runs. Rest of the bowlers entirely struggled of the Knights to grip the ball. Now, may I invite, I request Secretary of MCC, Apur Bhemre, to escort our guest of today's match, Mr. Nitin Naik, a well-known businessman from Margao, on the podium. Requesting the losing captain, Pranav Biche, to have a word with us. Yeah, it's all. I can understand that it's the third time that you have lost. It's a very good side on paper, but it's not reciprocating the same on the field. Three in a row, not the best thing to go ahead.
Absolutely not happy with the result, but to see the positive side of it, I feel now at least we have nothing to lose. Now from every match, it's do or die. So I think let's take it how it is.
172, the highest total so far in MCL season 10. You have done magnificent as far as batting is concerned. You're batting, you are clicking well, you are hitting it beautifully. But somehow I feel the inroads that is required from the bowling department is not happening. The 10 overs, the match was almost down and dusted there.
Absolutely. Actually, the plan was to control them in first 10 overs, but exactly opposite happened. Bad day for one or two guys in bowling. So let's see what best we can do. Whatever assets we have in the team, we'll work on it. Let's see if we can polish our bowling. Maybe we can be, unbeatable. Let's see.
But certainly, I feel the conditions were very harsh for the bowlers to grip the ball. But I think you must take the leaf out of the book of how Rohit Mehta had bowled. The conditions were same for him, but he was not trying anything extra. Plain and simple job, bowl wicket to wicket and try and get a wicket. So I think that was maybe required from other bowlers around.
So that was the only instruction given by the coach and from the management and captain also. But sometimes somebody executes it, somebody is not able to execute it. So that's fine. So let's see. Congratulations to the team Dragons for successful chase. They played really well and kudos. They are 3-0. So keep the good form. Best wishes.
Best wishes to you as well in the next game, in the upcoming game. That is Phantom, the captain, Pranav Vijay. Now, may I request the winning captain, Vaibhav Naik, to come up here. Well, what a day. What a night. 3 out of 3, the first team so far in MCL season 10. Proud of the boys.
Absolutely. The way we played all three matches, the way the intensity has been, even right now, when the first innings completed, our hopes were very high, and we were very confident to chase this particular total.
And after seeing 172, had you changed your batting order, or was it a preset mindset, Om Fatti and Devashish Bakshi up the order, or was it after looking at the scores?
No, it was actually a pre game decision of sending home on top of the order, and it has clicked for us.
And once again, that opening stand has delayed your incoming. And once it is your incoming delayed, where you are in prolific form, and that always helps for the Dragons team. 173 is not easy under whatever conditions. I think everyone chipped in with their runs and responsibility that was given by the captain and the team management.
Absolutely. To see Bakshi sir back in form, back the way he's hitting it, it lifts the whole spirit of the whole team. And looking at his spirit, our spirit absolutely go on top on the roof.
And it's very cold at the moment, right? Atmosphere to have spirits as well. So, wishing you good luck in the upcoming matches. So now the good form continues of the captain Vaibhav Naik, and it's time to give away the Player of the Game award, and it's for a brilliant performance at the top of the order by scoring 38 in 22 and picking up 1 wicket. Young Om Ferte. Well, Om, had a wonderful day today in the bowling and batting department. What was your thought when you came out as an opener and spoke to someone like a veteran, most experienced, Debashish Bakshi sir? What was the talk out in the middle?
First of all, was playing with Bhakti sir was a big for me because whenever you talk to him, if you're playing with him, the only thing he's like, play your game. He doesn't. Okay. So he just says that play your game, and he's trusted me. Vaibhav trusted me with going opening and all, and it worked out for the team. I mean, I was sad because I couldn't play with Vaibhav later on, but then Bhakti sir was always a plus point for me. Like even 1 over when I didn't score, he took up the innings, and there were instances where he's like, I would go to talk to him. He's like, "Arey, don't worry, it's all gonna be fine." So yeah, that was quite a plus point for us.
And certainly, this man of the match, we are just into 3 games. You won 3 out of 3. It's a big positive going ahead in the second leg of this big MCL season 10. It will definitely, in bowling and batting department, will definitely bring the positivity in you in the upcoming games as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like today, 170 plus, it's a team effort. Like if you see, everyone's performed. Even in the bowling department, yes, we did concede runs, but then everyone bowled to their, top things. Even batsmen, I mean, their team is also going to score. They have a bat, they're going to score. So, I mean, for us, I feel like we gelled in as a team, and that's what won us 3 matches. Also, when I played, I got out on 0, but we also won because everyone contributed. So that's been our team's motto, and it's worked out so far, and it will work out in the future.
Congratulations to you and the entire Dragons camp, and wishing you good luck in the upcoming matches. Wishing you as well.
Thank you so much. Have a nice night.
Yeah, that is from the presentation arena. Meanwhile, one more prize to be given away, and yes, what is the prize that is going to be? It's not a surprise now. That prize is the highest run getter so far. The first player to breach 100-run mark in the 3 games is the red cap that is changing his head, and the red cap from Anup Kucharkar of the Masters to the captain of the Dragons, Vaibhav Naik, with 105 on the board.